Namaste. This is Melissa Santangelo, the Groovy Goddess, and I am going to do a video of how I do a reading. So you can book readings with me in person, and I do them in Felton, California at Spa Santangelo, which has been my brick and mortar business for the past 17 years, where I create an atmosphere of relaxation and healing. It's a sacred space. It's a magical space. And people feel great energy on this half an acre that I've created in Felton, California. Or you can do a reading via FaceTime, video chat, or I can send you a video and do a reading just like I'm doing now with you not present or in the room. I can pick up on your energy and then pull cards, talk to you, and send you a reading. I do all three of these for $33, and you can Venmo or PayPal me, and then just express if you would like in person, a video chat session, or just a video sent. All right, let's get on with the reading. Okay, so normally how I start a reading, and if I'm sending you a video, I'm probably not going to videotape the setup and send it to you. I'm just going to start from when I'm shuffling the cards and then laying down the cards and sending them. Same thing as if you come to me in person or on a video chat, unless it's something that you would like to be a part of. So normally what I would do is go to my bookshelf, which has about 70 tarot cards and oracle cards displayed, and I tap into your energy and the energy of maybe, is it a full moon? Is there something going on energetically that I'm feeling, or I know about some planet alignment, and I just let my intuition know all of those things. It's an interesting thing because it happens very fast. I think about, I go to the bookshelf, and I know what's going on energetically. I can feel a lot of things. My astrologer just recently told me that I feel things in colors, textures, and vibration. And that is so true, because I really, really, really do love colors and textures and earth tones. And I do notice, and have noticed in my lifetime, that I can feel a lot of things. I can be in a room with 20, 30 people, and I am feeling everyone's emotions, and it gets very overwhelming for me at times. And that's why the more sensitive I become, the more I kind of like just being at home by myself because I have a very peaceful environment, and I can control the environment, and it's my own little bubble. And I love it. So that's where I'm coming from when I'm doing your reading, is a very clear and conscious space. So with that said, I do a cleansing with a little bit of sage, cleanse my cards that I've chosen for you. I also go around and pick up various stones that I might want to have laying around. This is some obsidian. It's a polished obsidian, and it fits right in the palm of your hand, and you can just kind of like pick up on that energy. Obsidian is all about protection energy, and I really wanted to get some clear messages from spirit, so I'm bringing in quartz, which is very spiritual and intuitive type of stone. And then cellulite, I've got a big heart, and I just bought another piece. So this is also, you know, white light, divine clarity type of energy. And that's what I'm looking for in this reading. If it was a love reading, I would probably pull some rose quartz, things like that. So just so you know, these are the things that I'm doing before I'm setting up for your reading. I'm really tapping into your energy. It doesn't matter if I know you or not. As soon as you connect with me and allow me to connect with you, I can do it, okay? So then I've cleansed with my sage, and you can be doing this too if we're meeting in person. You can do this before you leave your house. You can, you know, get yourself ready so that I can pick up. The more open you are, the more I'm going to pick up on your energy and help you with understanding what's going on. The next thing I might want to do is light some Palo Santo, which is all about prosperity, abundance, and it's a very grounding, woodsy scent because it's a piece of wood. All right, so I've gotten my cards. I've got the stones that I want. So let me tell you about the cards I've chosen for today. So today, this, just to timestamp, but this is a timeless general reading that I'm just doing for the collective energies that I'm picking up on. But just for people wanting to know, today is, what is today? April 25th. 2021. We've just been through a year of lockdown. People are getting pretty anxious. We are coming up on the full moon, which happens tomorrow in Scorpio. They're calling it the pink moon, and it is all about releasing toxicity from your relationships. It's all about diving into your intimacy issues or lifestyle and things like if really, really deep personal things are coming up for you right now, they're supposed to. So that's why I've chosen the Light Seekers Tarot, because this is all about, this deck is all about seeing the light, the divine timing, talking to the divine, things like that. I just, this is my go-to deck right now. And then this deck I found at the thrift store. It's called the Voyager Tarot. And right now this is another go-to because the cards, you know, it's guidebook for the journey, right? So it does feel like I'm getting some guidance out of these readings. And with this deck, it has a reading in it that I would do for someone if they wanted to do something other than a Celtic cross or a 3-card spread. You know, I do have a lot of different spreads that we can investigate depending on what you're looking at. But today I want divine intervention. I want a guide to help people navigate through these times. And then I want to do an angel message, and I have several angel decks, but I really do love this one. It's really old. I got it at a thrift store, and it actually had someone's reading was stuck inside this book. So somebody pulled cards, and then they put all the cards in the book, which is sometimes things that I do when I'm doing a personal reading, because maybe I might want to look back in a week at that reading, you know, or I take a picture of the reading and I can look back at it. So I pulled the cards and I just said, maybe this is a reading for me. And so I spread the cards out and I read what they meant out of the book, and it was mind-blowing how accurate it was for what was going on for me at that time. I was just with every card going, wow. So I pull this deck when I know that I'm going to get some really good divine guidance for people. So that's why I chose this deck. All right, so I'm going to move this camera a little bit and move things around, putting all my crystals over here with a vase of some sunflowers and lilies with some lavender. And I'm just gonna do a little shuffling. Ooh, there is some energy in these cards. Do a little shuffling. This is Spirit. I want some messages clear and oh, and this did come out earlier. Synergy, but I'm not yet, universe. Okay, I want 3 cards from this deck. 3 things are wanting to come out. Giving us some guidance and messages for navigating through these times. People are having a hard time, feeling stuck. What is some advice? Yeah, this is the confusion card. Creativity, confusion. I've got a 3 of crystals and the 6 of crystals. Interesting that I have crystals out. We talked about some crystals. Pulling the crystal cards. Crystals are our earth. There's it looks like a bunch of quartz points. All right. Illumination. Ace of Wands. Illumination. Aces are all about new beginnings. So what I feel that is happening, I'm just shuffling these and I'm going to choose them in a minute. I want to look at these 3 cards. And I'm going to turn them this way because I think that's better for the camera. I'm just kind of running around the whole table here. Okay. It'd be nicer if I had a camera person, huh? All right, so the 3 of crystals, creativity. I really feel like in these times right now, the universe is asking us to dive into our creativity. Creativity is your throat chakra. There's a lot of blue and, purpley type colors in this card, which is actually what the throat chakra is. That is the color of the throat chakra. And then there's a lot of quartz in the cards, which is all about spirituality, being clear. So I think that we need to let our creativity out of the throat. And that means we need to speak up for ourselves and make our truth known, whether it's going to hurt people or not. We need to let it out. And this card, the 6 of crystals, so this card is all about confusion. There is a lot of confusion. And I think because people are not speaking the truth. People are listening to people that maybe are speaking from a place of fear rather than a place of openness and creativity, right? This card has a lot of reds. Red is about grounding. It's about your foundations, and it's about fear. There's a lot of fear coming from this card. A lot of things broken. But there's light between the brokenness. And there's light beaming down on this red crystal. There actually is what appears to be some sort of depiction of the infinity sign that looks more like a 3. And there's also geo shapes here. Interesting shapes. Interesting lines in this card. The 6 of crystals. But I feel like we're coming out of this, and if we can just use our creativity, open up, speak our mind, speak our thoughts, speak our truth. I was just recently told to start singing, and I noticed that I hum sometimes when there's troubling things and I'm alone. And I think that's the blockness of the throat chakra, and then my intuition telling me to try to clear that and move things. And if you can do that, there's going to be illumination, right? Look at the sun rays coming down onto the hands. So the thing about the hands is we can heal with our hands. I've proven this over 17 years in my business that we can. And people come to me and they tell me that they feel the energy from my hands. And I've come to know that we can all pull this energy down. We can pull this energy down from the sun, and we can pull it through our bodies, and we can heal ourselves and others through our hands. And that's what this card is really showing. There's a lot of illumination coming from this card in different ways. So if you can tap into your creativity and let go of the confusion this full moon, then this Ace of Wands will just appear. Okay, so we are going to ask Spirit with the Light Seekers Tarot to tell us what should we embody. We should embody the Knight of Wands. So there's joy. Look at the fire and the orange too, and the red, the colors on these cards. So it's all about bringing this lightheartedness, but strong, right? There's, this strong stallion figure in the background. And the wands are all about magic. So, really believing that there's magic in the universe. With this fire right at the heart chakra. Then the next card that popped out is the Ace of Swords. Another ace card, which is all about new beginnings. And this illumination, look at this picture. There's the infinity sign right there. And this is a spiral staircase showing you that the journey is actually a spiral. We want to think of the journey as a straight shot, as, just like you're driving on a highway and it's just straight and easy going and there's no twists and turns and you can just kind of like put yourself on pilot and go. Well, it's not going to be that way. It's going to be a spiral where you feel like you take 10 steps forward and maybe 2 steps back. But trust in the two aces here. Don't let the swords cut out your joy. Okay, and the next card is the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is a person in your life, male or female, that's going to come in that kind of just seems like they have it together. They understand the magic. Look, he's got the magic pentacle sitting on his knee. Look at the magic around the pentacle. He's got his loyal wolf type dog sitting at his side. So look for that King of Pentacles. We've got a knight. We go from the knight to the king. So if this King of Pentacles is you, you see growth after this full moon. The next card is the Four of Cups. Don't sit with your cups around you and only notice one of them and not notice the other three. When you find yourself looking bored, feeling bored, maybe go to the one cup that you see that's full of abundance, and instead of looking away from it, you want to look into it. And then remember the Knight of Wands, joy. Believe in this magic that's coming from this. Don't look away from the magic of the universe. Let go of the confusion and bring in the creativity. This Knight of Wands, there's creativity flowing. This person's playing the drums. You could tell they're enjoying. They've got fire, action all around them. And then the last card that came out, King of Swords. So another king. This king might have a sharp tongue like swords. Look at their, I never noticed the dragonfly behind this King of Swords. I have noticed the owl and the bat and the raven. So this King of Swords maybe has intuition and can connect with animals, whether this be you or somebody in your life. Connect with the animals, connect with the illumination, and you will feel, where's that other ace? You will feel the two aces, 11, right? All right, I am going to pull an angelic messenger card, and we will see what message Spirit would like to end this reading with. Awareness. Isn't that what I've been talking about? Awareness, being aware of the illumination and the white light. This also came out interesting. Self-worth. This Knight of Wands knows their self-worth. Okay. This Four of Cups does not. And right when I said that, the time stamp was 2222. So after this full moon, let go of the confusion, bring in the awareness, and work on your self-worth. And how you do that is you give yourself self-care. You put yourself first. Let go of that King of Swords that maybe has a sharp tongue, whether that be a male or female, somebody in your life, and bring in the intuition of the King of Swords and the joy of the King of Pentacles. All right, so I hope that that reading gave you a little bit of insight to the energy that's happening, and maybe it gave you a little bit of advice on how to navigate through the energies. And I wish you the best of luck. And if you need some help getting through, you need an intuitive reading, some energy work, or some spa fun, you can find me at spasantangelo.com. If you would like other videos, yoga, meditation, other card readings that I've done, things like that, please subscribe to the channel on YouTube, Center for Balance, and it's the number 4. Or you can find me, the Groovy Goddess. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram if you want to follow my daily inspirational thoughts and posts. I thank you for watching, and I send you the highest vibration of love and light, and hope that you have a great weekend. We'll see you after Beltane. Namaste.